Hey guys, just finished watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 6, Fun and Games. Um, this episode was okay. It was not my favorite episode. There's a lot of things that went on in here that were kind of disappointing. But visually and everything on this episode was kind of fun, seeing where things go. Kind of interesting the way it just goes. But it's not the way I would have done this for this episode. And it was a cool episode. And here I have a list of things I want to talk about. And the really notable part is that Clark Gregg directed this episode. Now, if you didn't tell me that, if I didn't see that all over Instagram, all over things like that, I would have no idea that he even directed this episode, because nothing really even shows that. He's in the episode, he's not really noticeably out of the episode enough. Oh, maybe he directed this episode because he's not in it at all, type thing. No, he's in this episode. There's not much in here in this episode. Him and Mac really don't do much in here at all, but he's still kind of there. So it really was cool. It's nice knowing that he's getting to direct, and I'd like to see him direct more and more as things go on and stuff. And I think it'd really be cool to see him like that, when different characters, different actors like that, becoming more and more different parts of the crew and stuff. I think it's kind of fun with that, and see if we can notice that and see how it changes the show. Whereas this didn't really affect the show, so it is for me. It's a It is what it is. So it really was cool. Nothing really noticeable though different from Clark Gregg's style of directing or anything like that from anyone else. And then the other part to get into it, the story part, was, Fitz finds Jem at the beginning, doesn't realize that she can't hear him, and then proposes to her right away. And that was one of the things with all the stuff that went on, with Fitz and stuff. I thought that he would have woken up, because when we first saw him a few episodes ago, you saw him at the end of the episode, and then we saw his whole origin episode with Hunter and all that stuff back in his timeline. It wasn't clear whether or not when he went to sleep, what time did he wake up, compared to what time did the S.H.I.E.L.D., the rest of everyone else, Daisy and Simmons and all those guys, when did they appear in the future? I thought Fitz would have appeared a couple of months before, a year before, so that he had time to scout out everything, learn the ropes, and make a name for himself and make money. Because I'm a little bit unclear where he got the money to even bid on Daisy in the first place, and then what's his face, his brother comes in and ruins everything, and then they can't make the deal and anything like that. So I don't know. It wasn't going to clear where he had money to even be a contender in the first place with money and stuff. How does he prove that he has that? Did he put himself one of those chip things through his arm? They didn't really mention anything about that. Where did he get any of that stuff? So that was kind of annoying. It just seems like he didn't have a plan. Whereas when we saw him at the end of was it not last episode, but the episode before? So I guess that would be episode 4. It just seemed like he knew what he was doing, had a plan in his head, and he rehearsed it so long. He spent years, planning and doing and knowing what to do, and learning the schedules. I think that would have been the way to do that. See him learn different stuff and hang out and spy around and all that stuff, using the advantage that he had of maybe waking up a few years early type thing that guy could have done. But it seems like he just woke up and here we go. So maybe his robot friend from the future, his future, this past, whatever. Maybe that guy has it. What's his name? They have a name here on they don't really have a name here on. They don't have a name here on IMDb, but it's really going to be interesting to see where things go with all this, and how things continue on, because maybe that robot guy, maybe he has a plan. Maybe he spent the last couple of centuries kind of devising the perfect plan, but it doesn't seem like it's foolproof and all that stuff. So I don't know. It just kind of seems kind of weird the way he's going on about this. So, and then there's the whole other storyline with Yo-Yo and seeing that Inhuman kid and her saving him and all that stuff. That was kind of cool. It's kind of cool seeing his powers. I think it's going to be really fun to see that when we go into Earth and stuff. Since we did see that May has been sent to Earth and stuff, which is interesting with that, because you have the different parts where Fitz seems kind of clueless, doesn't know what he's doing and all that stuff, and then he sends May to Earth as if he knows that it's completely fine, she'll be safe on there. So I really don't know it's kind of confusing as to how much does he know, how long has he been awake, did he wake a few years before everyone else or a few months before everyone else got there type thing. How does that all work type thing? That's really going to be fun excuse me, to play with all that. So that'll really be cool to see that. And it was really cool seeing May kind of fight the telepath and stuff, and then seeing him die later on. But it was an interesting fight. It wasn't anything to like awesome, epic, anything like that. It was an okay fight. And it really was cool seeing how different things went on with that. And then the Tess died in this episode. That was kind of interesting. That was didn't see that one coming. But again, nothing really like, oh, Tess died. Like, I've only known her for a few episodes. I really didn't really build her up to kill her, to kill her off or anything like that, in my opinion. So I really didn't feel anything for her. I was like, oh, okay, one less person to worry about type of thing. Which, because for me, I just feel like they're in such a dire consequence right now, situation, that they really need to just focus on themselves and just getting themselves back to the thing, instead of destroying everything and all that stuff. And so they're supposed to be the heroes and everything and saving everyone. Then Fitz should stop using the icer bullets and just just keep using real bullets type thing. I mean, especially on some of these Kree warriors, Kree criminals who are buying slaves and stuff like that. So I don't know. I would have not gone with the icers. I would have used real bullets. I mean, Gemma did slit the main guy's throat, yet they start shooting everyone else with icers and stuff. So that was kind of weird with that. It's really going to be fun to see where things go with all that, because a lot of the guys that he just shot are just going to wake back up. Maybe, I know they did change it, and it's supposed to be like gonna last like a couple of days or something like that they'll be out, because of the icer and stuff. But it's really gonna be fun, I guess, to see where things go with it, because rather than if he just had real bullets, it would have just ended it and solved his problems permanently type thing. So I don't know, just really would have been that's my choice. It would have been there, but I guess it's to each their own. So all in all, it really was an okay episode. Nothing really super exciting. But the next trailers for next week's episode does look fun. I mean, this trailer for this did show like a big fight between, for Daisy and all that stuff, and really was kind of uneventful for that fight. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe next week's episode looks cool. Maybe we'll get to see what it's like on Earth and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?